Hi everyone, this is Divyashri, Placement Officer at KLE Society Degree College. Today with me, I have final year students from BCom who got selected for EY for the position of Finance Analyst. Let's have a discussion with them like how they got into EY, how they prepared for EY and how was their first interview experience. So before that, let's start with the introduction. Panchami, can we start with you?
Yes. My name is Panchami. I am pursuing my final year degree at KLE Societies Degree College. As I am interested in accounts and finance, I got selected in EY.
And Meghna?
My name is Meghna, currently pursuing Bachelor's in Commerce at KLE Nagarbavi. I have selected for the Financial Analyst position at EY.
Shreya?
My name is Shreya Shetty. Currently, I am pursuing my Bachelor's of Commerce from KLE Societies Degree College. I have placed for EY for the role of Financial Analyst.
My name is Nandini. I am currently pursuing my Bachelor of Commerce at KLE Societies Degree College, Nagarbavi, and I got placed at EY for the position of Financial Analyst role.
So firstly, congratulations everybody for getting placed in EY because many students who are pursuing BCom, EY is the dream company for many of the students to get placed. And for that reason, I just want to congratulate everybody for getting placed.
Thanks.
So and I hope this is the first interview for you guys, right? So since you are pursuing BCom, this will be your first interview. May I know what was your expectation before attending the interview? Can we start with Panchami?
Yes, ma'am. Firstly, when I see to myself, I thought I was underconfident while speaking. But when I attended the interview, I got to know that I can speak very fluently and I can communicate better as comparatively what I had thought.
So communication plays a very important role when you're attending the interview. So like Shreya, are you nervous when you're giving your first interview?
Actually, not so nervous, but I was so excited to be a part of EY. When I got to sit in front of the HR, he was very friendly. We have that one thought that all HR will be so aggressive or they are like they'll be giving a rapid fire like questions, but no. The only thing and the only success for successful interview, cracking an interview, is that to be confident enough to speak in front of them.
So confidence also plays a very important role because even if you prepared really well, even if you have done a lot of certifications, it is very important like how you will communicate with the confidence. That plays important role. So Meghna, how many rounds of interview was there for you?
It was only 3 rounds. First round we have completed in the aptitude, and for second and third round we had to go to the company where we attended for technical and HR round.
And like Nandini, during aptitude questions, can you name few questions like what they asked in aptitude?
Yes, ma'am. Blood relationship questions that were asked, and also the blood relation questions and ratios, and also the English like summary, essay, and also the voice recording of the paragraph. It really helps when we are too confident, and the voice modulation is also main important in that.
See now, like for your juniors also, and what I observed in many of the students, like English communication is like, there's a lot of gap in English communication. So what do you guys think, while attending aptitude, English communication and English grammar is very important to prepare for it. So like, what do you suggest for your juniors, like how they can prepare for English grammar for aptitude?
Yes, ma'am. For English grammar, actually we can go through Google or some questions through Google. And we say we have to talk to friends, but it is difficult to talk. But at least we can communicate with teachers in English so that we can build our English. That also builds our confidence too.
Okay, Meghna, like for aptitude preparation, have you got any training from college for aptitude preparation, or you tried any other website to prepare for the aptitude?
Okay, firstly our college has organized for aptitude training and all, and before that I have completed foundation where I was trained to this logical reasoning and all. So I think that helped me a lot to crack this aptitude interview.
So you're doing CA also.
Yes.
So like how this CA course helpful for you to crack the interview?
I think for the first round, the aptitude, most of the questions were from logical reasoning and English grammar. So I think most of the questions what I have got in the interview, it is based on CA foundation course. So that helped me a lot to crack.
So like as Panchami and Meghana, they are doing CA, and like that CA course help them to get placed easily. So are you guys also doing CA?
No.
Ma'am.
So then how you guys prepare for the aptitude?
Ma'am, aptitude part, we had a training conducted in our college itself that helped a lot. We guys as students, we think that it's not a useful program what they are conducting. But still, when we attended it, it was very useful for us to crack the logical reasoning part, the online assessment.
Okay, see, like I just wanted to inform all your juniors, because whenever we conduct workshop or seminars or any kind of training, most of the students will be thinking that this is a college life. We just want to enjoy. So nobody they won't show much interest in attending all this training program. So Nandini, like what you will tell to your juniors, like how this training program are useful, like how you will suggest them to attend all the training programs.
Attending a training program is important to be confident enough. While attending the training program, we should be continuously constant in the class, and also we should take a mock test like in the online website if any. And you can also be regular at the classes and also make use of the college resources if what they were providing us. It's the main important to get use of that.
See, it is very important, since you guys are in college. It's important to have enjoy extracurricular activities, participating in sports and fest and all this. At the same time, students also to be very serious, they should also know the importance of training. So instead of just thinking like it is a boring class and we can't go ahead and all this, anyway they are getting a free training in the campus itself. So I just wanted to inform all the juniors to make use of the training programs whichever they are providing in the college. So because of that, these students are here and they got selected. So once you go out of the campus, you need to pay extra money to get the training and all. So have you guys used any platform or a website to prepare for aptitude other than college training? Okay, so if for other students, if I just wanted to refer, there are a lot of online websites which give free mock aptitude tests. There are websites like Geek for Geek and also Prep Insta, and there are many more websites which give free mock aptitude questions. So where you can attend the test and you can clear, so that you will get to know like how you are level in aptitude, so that if there is any improvement, you can also make use of that, and you can improve your aptitude skills. So for those who are watching this video, you can refer Prep Insta or Geek for Geek for aptitude preparations. So after aptitude training, aptitude test, so what was your next round of interview?
Technical round.
It was technical round. So since you guys are from BCom, like what kind of technical questions they have asked, Pancham?
So as it was financial analyst role, for me particularly, they asked about finance and related to taxation. They also asked me to talk about my favorite topic for 2 to 5 minutes. So I feel it was easy for me to clear because I had prepared related to finance and accounts.
So those who are thinking that English communication is not that important, say whenever you go for interview, so even aptitude they'll check with the English grammar, and as she mentioned for the technical round, they'll be asking take any one topic and talk about the topic for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. So the reason why they'll ask you guys to talk about the topic, because they wanted to check your English communication. Right, so Shreya, for you, what kind of topic they've asked, or have you choose a topic?
No, ma'am. They only gave me the topic, like all the current affairs, what is going on in the global level. So
Or like
the global level.
you
topics.
spoke for 2 to 5 minutes.
Yes,
regarding.
ma'am.
Good. So Nandini, for what question they've asked?
For me, they've asked just introduction, not brief, or just a little introduction. I just introduced myself, and then they asked about current affairs and also the budget of 2020, 25 and 26, and then they asked about the Olympics, and then moreover they focused for me on the current affairs. As I observed that on background of my commerce field, they asked just what is VAT, and based on the accounting questions, and also the inventory management, and moreover they asked about the internship based questions, what you were done there, and also they asked like situational questions, how you handle if the situation is is like any of the assignment is assigned for you, how you will report for the higher authority, or how you will report for your senior, or how you will communicate with them. That was like questions like
So basically, questions related to your internship.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, students who are, as a fresher, like as a student who are graduated from BCom or BB or BCA. So whenever you give an interview, you guys are considered as a fresher. So the only way they can judge you based on your internship and project which you guys have done, right? So like, how do you think, Meghna, your internship was helpful for the during interview?
Actually,
Did they ask any question related to your internship?
no, ma'am, because the internship what I did is based on GST. So the position which they are like hiring, it is completely a different line. They are selecting for particularly for anti-money laundering, which is a different line of like I have done internship for GST, and it is a differently complete line for anti-money laundering. So they asked me the questions relating to anti-money laundering and demonetization, why demonetization has happened, and they asked me other college activities that I have been part. That's it.
So it is very important because whenever you're giving interview, it is very important to understand your job role, right? Because your internship project, that is also important. At the same time, it is very important to have a current updates about that particular job and also a particular company. So what do you think, Shreya? Like, is your internship helpful for the to crack the interview?
Yes, ma'am. Most of the things what they asked for me was based on internship what I've done. So you guys, if you are attending interview for EY, be prepared for the questions or the thing what you have done in your internship. Be clear about the internship what you have done.
So Panchami, is that helpful for your internship? Where you have done internship?
I did in Raghunandans and Associate. So even I did basically on GST. So it directly did not help me for interview. But when he asked like questions like how it will be helpful for your current role. So I was like, I can manage or communicate with people easily. Like I took basically how I can manage people. Only about communication it was related.
Have you get into internship? Like, have you approached for internship?
I
Like,
went through Google website.
so you have searched from Google website for the internship. Nandini, where you have done your internship?
at JT Suresh company.
How have you get in that internship? Like, how have you contacted them?
No, I know I get through Google and at a Google, and also I get through my friend reference.
Okay, through the referral you got internship. And Meghna, what you'll suggest your juniors? Doing internship is important. Like, how they can make use of internship opportunity.
Okay. Now, firstly, we are, we are studying in BCom. Internship is a mandatory one. So I think before giving in any interview, when we go through internships and all, we'll get to know how we should communicate and how can we improve our communication, and we get to see a lot of people and. We can get to know how they can share their knowledge and they can share their expertise and all. We can get more information than what we learn in college.
Exactly, because there are a lot of students who take internship very lightly. So they'll just take internship as a college assignment, right? So it's not like that. Since you guys are freshers, so the reason why they are giving compulsory internship in 6th semester, because you guys have to get an industry exposure. So students who are thinking internship like very lightly, it's not like that. So you guys have to go and get the internship in a right platform, and you need to do internship so that you will also understand how industry works. During your college days itself, you will be having some idea how you can get into industry, what kind of people will be there, what will be the hierarchy, so everything. So for that reason, it's very important to attend, go for an internship and get the experience, right? So now, like you went for the final round, like HR round also. So how was the HR round?
In HR round, most of them will focus on your confidence. First of all, they'll ask you about your self-introduction and situation-based questions. What you'll be doing if you are in that situation. As I mentioned before, if you're confident enough in yourself and the communication, what you're doing, you'll definitely crack the interview.
Good. So in the HR round, it is very important how you're introducing yourself, right? How you're showcasing them, like how you're presenting that you are right fit for that position. So Panchami, can you tell like how you introduce yourself in the HR round?
Yeah. So firstly, I introduced from my name, then about college and about the role I am interested and why I am interested for this role. I am from finance and accounts background. I mentioned particularly that I am a CA aspirant and also I am interested in finance and accounts. Hence, I am encouraged to apply for this position, and so I am interested for this role.
Okay, so in aptitude and also in technical round, you'll be not having much interaction with the HR. So the only round during the HR round, the final round, you'll be having a close connect with the HRs. You'll be asking your personal doubts also, and there are a lot of few common interview question answers they'll be asking, right? So how you guys prepared for it? Like is the training program which I provided, is that useful, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, our college had provided many programs to support us while in this interview. Before this, we had a workshop with Rajendra Kulkarni sir. After that, Divya ma'am has also helped a lot with us to crack this interview. Ma'am has provided so many resources to prepare questions what they'll ask in interview.
Okay, so like Nandini, have you prepared anything else other than the training which we provided in the college? Like, have you made any preparation by yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I searched a lot in the YouTube, like who are placed in a EY company and their experience and their thoughts and their views, and also the work pressure, and also I liked about the company. So I just
Yes, it is very important because not just EY, whenever you guys are attending interview, whenever I inform, there's some company, there's like XYZ company, they're coming to campus. It is very important to check about that company. So it's very important to understand what is that company about. There are a lot of students have a myth in their mind, so they should get placed only in the reputed company. So if they have heard name like Accenture, EY, Deloitte, these are the like fancy names, but what they'll be thinking, oh, we need to get placed in that company itself, right? So do you guys also having any kind of dream companies like that, Meghna?
Yes, ma'am. Firstly, as I mentioned earlier, that I'm pursuing my CA. I had a dream of, getting placed in one of the big four. Particularly, EY is one of my dreams because I have heard people talking about EY. So since I started my CA journey, EY was the only company that I wanted to place in. I thought of doing for internship, but when I got an opportunity, I did not want to miss it. So yeah.
So it's finally like
manifested.
whatever you manifested,
Yes,
you got in.
it manifested.
Good. So Panchami, like have you, do you also have any kind of dream that you want to work in EY or any other company was fine with you?
For me, EY was one of the dream company, but I was okay with any other company because as a fresher, I need experience. So which will build my career when I go to any other big fours in future. So I was okay with any other.
So very rightly said, like as Panchami informed, there are a lot of students, there are final years, they'll be thinking that if they are, if during the campus placements, only if the top tier 1 companies comes, they'll be attending or else no. So it's not like that. You guys are freshers, so it is very important to get an experience first. So whether it is tier 1 or tier 2 kind of companies, it is very important to give your best and clear the interview. Right, so like Shreya, like what kind of preparations you have made? Because you have mentioned that from college and they gave aptitude training as well as interview question answers training as well. What you prepared other than that?
Whatever the support college may provide, but still, you guys should also be confident enough, and also the main thing is you should be mainly prepared about your internship based questions, and then all the global events, ongoing global events which is going on across the world, and also the main few interview questions like introduce yourself, why is this company your dream company, why are you aiming for this particular company, maybe about the company. You should be well prepared about this question. So,
Yes, so it is very important because even HR also want to know why you guys are applying for this company. So because the reason that they'll ask why you are applying for this company, because they wanted to know whether you researched about that company. Are you guys like serious? So they wanted to check your seriousness, like whether you really want to work in that company. So Nandini, did they ask question something like why you want to join EY? So anything like that?
Yes, they asked questions like why you want to join for EY, why not other big four companies, especially EY. As answered, like EY is one of the big four company, and I got an opportunity to be here. And as a fresher, I want to work here and to take a work exposure and hands-on experience. As a common student, I like to be here as a part of EY company.
Like Panchami, what you answer for that question? Did they ask the same question for you also?
When I was asked the same question, so when I was asked, I mainly mentioned that being a CA aspirant, it is my dream job, and being interested in finance and accounts. So I think it is a great opportunity to grab this. So I am here to give my interview.
Mithila, for you?
Yes, ma'am. For me also they asked the same question, and I particularly mentioned that it is my dream job. I mean, it is my dream company to be in, and I told them directly that this is my, that is my first interview, and I have always, aspired to be in EY. So yeah, that is why I chose to be, joining EY.
So the one thing which we need to understand from all four of you is there are few common interview questions they'll be asking for everybody. And like for all the students who are preparing for the interview, not just in EY, in any other company, so it is very important to prepare for the common interview question answers. So there are two reasons why they'll be asking common interview question answers. First thing, they want to make you guys feel comfortable, because when you know the questions before, because these are the common interview question answers, even I've informed in the training program as well, and we got trained, you guys got trained for those questions, right? So when you got trained for that question, so that HR also want to make you guys feel comfortable by asking common interview question answers. So then they'll be go ahead with the different kind of questions like demonetization and all the questions, right? So now, like you guys have done, a very good job and you got placed, and once again congratulations for all that. And like, can you, everybody, can you give a small tips for your juniors and also people who are preparing for EY? So can you give one tips which will be helpful for them to crack the interview? Can we start with Panchami?
Yes, ma'am. So mainly, I suggest that you should be confident and attend all the classes. So it will be helpful to prepare for your interview.
And in my point of view, I think going through the JD is the must, because if you don't know what positions that we are applying for, the interview will not go smooth. So I think going through the JD and knowing the company particularly, it is very important. So before going for any interview, just go through the JD and just know more about the company that you are applying.
As rightly said by Meghna, so it is very important to check your JD. Like before going for any other interview, it is very important to understand for what job role you are giving interview. So what are the skills they are expecting from you as a fresher, and how you can prepare for that, and what kind of questions they'll be asking. And very importantly, it is important to check JD to understand whether you are the right fit for that position or not, right? As rightly said by Meghna, it is very important to understand and research about the JD first, and share what tips you will be giving to juniors.
First of all, I would like to thank Divya ma'am for supporting us. And the thing is, main thing is be confident enough, and also, as I mentioned before itself, be aware about all the global events which is happening before many, because many of the questions I got was about the global events, and also demonetization, and also the thing which is going on in India. And the thing is about the budget which has happened recently. Be aware about all the global events and the current affairs things.
So it is very important because you guys are applying for a finance analyst position, and it is also important to understand what all the financial of current affairs were going on right now. So it will be useful so that you can answer to those questions if they ask some questions related to finance. Nandini, what tips you will be giving to your juniors?
In my point of view, I would suggest you that be a confident enough, and also resume plays a very major role to tell about yourself, and also it gives you an importance of why they should hire you, and the resume should match your job description is the main point. And also they ask about the current affairs and also why we should hire you. And also my point is to tell you is that you from your side also you should be confident enough you can place. And also college side they will be giving you workshops, and any of the tips you should consider it and also be confident enough to crack it.
Great. So as you know, we didn't mention the point regarding the resume. Resume plays a very important role when you're applying for the interview. So have you guys, faced any difficulties while preparing the resume? Like did HR, they asked any questions related to resume? Because there are, questions they might be framed by seeing your resumes. Did they ask any questions from your resume, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They asked me about the internship, and also the thing is, our resume was very well prepared because of you, because of your guidance. What you have guided us in the format wise also, it was very proper, and we didn't face any so much of difficulties while seeing the resume. I just got question about internship.
Yes, so it is very important to frame your resume in a right way, right? So most of the freshers and like students as a fresher, what mistake they'll be doing is they'll keep one resume for all the job roles. So it is wrong, very wrong to do that. So it is very important to keep on updating your resume for each job role. So as rightly said by Shreya, the format they'll be looking into first. So HRs, whenever you guys give your resume, they'll be checking only few points. So you have to be clearly mention that related to your internship and your projects and your self-introduction. And in the objective itself, you need to clearly mention why you are right fit for that position. And one more important thing, like everybody has to keep in mind that you should not copy paste from any of like ChatGPT or Google, because if you copy paste now, since everybody are copy pasting, it's easy for HR to get to know that this person also copied. So it is very important in objectives how you are representing yourself and how you are showcasing that you are right person for that particular job, right? So we are all studied in in our PUC in degree also. Staffing means like selecting right person for right job, correct? So if they want to select right person for the right job, it is important how you are showcasing that in your resume, right? So thank you so much for all of you for joining me today for the podcast, to give your experience and sharing your experience. I hope this experience and your guidance which you have given to juniors will be helpful for them next year for attending the interview. So thank you so much everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.